recent Houston multifamily foreclosures totaling over $200 million, I thought it best to remind everyone that unit count is not reflective of one's capabilities. If you watched my last video, you might be thinking, oh, here she goes again with another video on statistics. Well, you're right. Similar to how I learned in my undergrad statistics class to always consider the source, I also learned correlation does not equal causation. The example that drove this point home for me was when my teacher equated the rise in ice cream sales with the rise in crime. Does that mean ice cream sales cause crime? Or better yet, crimes yield ice cream sales? No. As the common underlying factor, also the root of the uptick was warmer weather. People like ice cream on warmer days, more so than cold ones. And crimes are often a result of opportunity, which warm weather provides. So if unit count doesn't matter, what does? Well, it boils down to 3 simple categories: team, market, and deal. For the team component, you want to look at one's experience. Specifically, you want to identify if that team has experience and a track record with that type of asset class. So not just multifamily, but heavy value add repositioning. Experience working within that market previously is also important, and experience working with a particular property management company or experience working together as a partnership previously. Are their interests even aligned with yours? For example, do they have skin in the game? None of these items are necessarily deal breakers, but each will tell you the inherent risk your investment has based on that particular team. With respect to the market, the components you are looking for here concern the ease at which business can be conducted. So for example, with multifamily, is it a landlord or tenant-friendly state? Maybe population growth or job growth, economic diversity, medium household income, medium mortgage rate, and so on. Market indicators can tell you the probability of an investment being successful if all other factors are strong. Last but not least is the deal itself. The underlying assumptions on the particular investment are critical to understand. Did the team pick appropriate comparable properties? Do the rental projections look even feasible? Does the business strategy appear that it can be executed? I know this might be difficult to ascertain without prior investing experience, so ask industry experts to help you. Personally, I have provided guidance to countless investors on questions to ask after reviewing an offering. Find someone who can serve that role for you. Notice how I put the vetting in this order. And I didn't speak about picking an investment opportunity on the projected returns just by themselves. Projected returns mean nothing if the fundamentals aren't solid. Unfortunately, I've actually learned this the hard way. I was once fooled by people touting thousands of units to build their credibility. It took some time to realize that these numbers were not always indicative of investing security. To put this in practice, our company, Bar Down Investments, does not have a unit count goal. Instead, our number one goal is driven by how much we return to our investors. That might not be as sexy as walking into a real estate meetup telling everyone that you have 7,500 units, but honestly, who cares? I care more about what our current investors think, and by doing so, I believe that we will never have to worry about attracting people through our number of units. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this content and want to see more, make sure to like, subscribe, and share.